Oh god. Okay, so like, talk about the new Uncharted movie. I guess it's like it's still a ways out. Like they're just about to start shooting, so like there's plenty of time for things to change. And like maybe I give this another chance. But like, dude, I was Tom Holland in Uncharted is a decent idea. If you're going for like a younger vibe with the character, it's a decent idea. Not my first pick, but like Tom Holland's such a great actor and such a good name that like I'm willing to get on board. You know, I played the Uncharted games as a kid. You know, it's a lot of nostalgia. Not my favorite games, but like I really loved what they did and what they were trying to do and the way that they moved the industry forward. And so like I'm really interested in a movie because the games were so narrative driven and cinematic that like I think a movie could really pop off. I think it's a really mainstream vibe that the storyline has. So like I think there's a good chance for it to be successful here. But like, dude, they just announced the director, and like all of my hopes went down in flames. Like down in just fiery flames. They have announced that Ruben Fletcher is directing. And for those of you that don't know, Ruben Fletcher is the man behind Venom. And if you're movie illiterate, Venom is garbage. That was one of the worst movies that I've seen. The year that it came out, that was one of the worst movies I saw all year. I considered getting up and walking out of the theater. It was so bad. And it's okay if you're movie illiterate and you don't understand how to critique movies, or you just want something vaguely entertaining and like breaking things. Like, okay, this talk is not for you. But like, dude, that was such a bad movie. I've blocked it out of my mind. Like, I can't even remember things that happened in it because like whenever I think of like specific scenes, I just like, I want to throw up. But yeah, so like, oh, I'm so sad about this. Like the whole thing, I feel like is just going down in flames there. Like, I feel like this happens all the time in Hollywood. Like you'll have like a good property that is getting a film, and then all of a sudden you'll find out that like some bozo is directing it that directed some flop movie or some like awful movie that did like vaguely okay. And it's like, how do connections work in Hollywood? Like, who got this guy this job? Like, no one else wanted to direct Tom Holland in like one of the biggest PS4 franchises of all time. But oh well. I mean, they definitely like. I mean, they added Antonio Banderas, which is, I mean, that's cool. I haven't seen him in much. I know he's been doing some stuff lately, and he's gotten a lot of praise. But like, I haven't seen any of his newer movies. And I mean, I love Antonio, so like, that's cool. Mark Wahlberg, that's not a bad pick at all. Like, it's like there's clearly going to be a decent cast here. I guess we always like. I guess we always like hope that like the new video game franchise movie is going to be good, and like they're slowly getting better, and I think they will get there someday, but like I don't know that it happens yet because like this is not looking great. Maybe it'll be a step up, but like, I mean, they've already had directors lost, like it says right here. The American Hustle director, Bumblebee, and God, they lost a 10 Cloverfield Lane director. Like, dude, like it honestly sounds like something that it sounds like something that's going to be like riddled with production problems and probably come out as like a Frankenstein's monster of a movie. So, and I mean, oh well, what do you expect? But I just want better. I had a little bit of hope for Tom Holland in this movie, but from here on out, I'm not particularly interested. So, oh well.